Good storytelling techniques can captivate your audience, evoke emotions, and leave a lasting impression. Welcome to the Riverside YouTube channel. I'm Bridget, and here are 5 tips on how you can use storytelling to your advantage in podcasting, with some examples from the pros. I will link all of the episodes referred to in the description of this video. Before we get into it, drop the name of your favorite podcast that crafts a great story in the comments. Before you start telling a story, it's important to know who your audience is. Who are you speaking to? What are their interests? What are their pain points? Knowing your audience will help you tailor your story to their needs and interests, making it more engaging and relatable. Here are 4 ways you can research your target audience. You can create a short survey for your listeners. This will help you get a better understanding of their interests, pain points, and demographics. Use a site like Google Forms or SurveyMonkey for this. Paste the link in the show notes of all of your episodes and have a call to action during your episode for the listener to fill it out. You can also search your niche on a site like Answer the Public to get the most popular questions being asked within that subject. This will give you some insight into the pain points of your target audience. Join Facebook groups made for your target audience and monitor the posts to see what people are talking about. You can also research similar podcasts within your niche and analyze their audience to get an idea of who your target audience might be. All of this information can help you tailor your storytelling and create content that resonates with your target audience. Throughout this episode of How I Built This, Guy Raz demonstrates a deep understanding of his audience, who are typically aspiring entrepreneurs looking for advice and inspiration. He asks questions that are both specific to the guest's journey and broadly applicable to anyone looking to start a business. How did you stay motivated during the early days when you faced so many rejections? How did you go about building a brand that people would trust? How did you handle the challenges of scaling up your business? Demonstrate that you know your target audience thoroughly in the questions that you ask and the way that you formulate the story. A good story has a clear beginning, middle, and end. The beginning sets the scene, the middle builds the narrative, and the end wraps it up. Make sure that your story has a clear structure and flows well. This will keep your audience engaged and make it easier for them to follow along. A great structure for a podcast episode could be introduction, so set the scene and introduce the topic of the episode. The body, where you'll build the narrative and explore the topic in depth. This is where you can use storytelling techniques to engage your audience. Things like conflicts and obstacles are compelling parts of stories. See how you can integrate them. And then your conclusion. Wrap up the episode and provide a summary of the key points. You can also use this section to provide a call to action or a preview of the next episode. This is a great podcast episode with a clear beginning, middle, and end. The episode begins with the host introducing the guest and giving a brief background on her career and achievements. This serves as the beginning of the episode, setting the stage for the conversation that will follow. The middle of the episode consists of the 2 discussing various failures that the guest has experienced throughout her career. They also discuss how she has learned from those failures and used them to improve her craft. The episode ends with a summary of the key takeaways and a call to action for the listener to embrace failure and learn from their own mistakes. Emotion is another powerful tool in storytelling. It can help you connect with your audience on a deeper level and make your story more memorable. Use descriptive language to evoke emotions and paint a picture in your listener's mind. A great way to invoke emotion is by using sound design as an additional audio element for the listener. Authenticity is key in podcasting. Your audience wants to hear your story, not a rehearsed script. Be yourself, speak from the heart, and share your genuine experiences. This will help you build trust with your audience and make them feel like they know you on a more personal level. A great way to be authentic is to have your script written out in jot notes rather than in a script form, so you stay on track, but it sounds more conversational. Try to share real experiences from both you and your guests to be more relatable for your audience. Finally, you've heard it before, practice makes perfect. The more you practice your storytelling skills, the better you will become. Record yourself telling stories and listen back to them. Take note of what worked well and what you can improve on. Tell more stories to your friends and try to engage them. Storytelling is something that you can practice in your day-to-day interactions as well as learning from previous recordings. All in all, storytelling is a powerful tool in podcasting. By knowing your audience, having a clear structure, using emotion, being authentic, and practicing your skills, You can use storytelling to your advantage and create a podcast that leaves a lasting impression on your audience. If you liked this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. And before you go, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you never miss another video from Riverside. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next one.